Welcome back. On today's edition of the Hank Irwin Show, we are at Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri. And if you have a sweet tooth, you will love Eva and Delilah's Bakery on Main Street. This is the home of Pure D Sin.
Got the best cinnamon rolls. They are as big as a saucer, and they're just about 2 to 3 inches deep, and they are delicious. And those are made fresh, and every last one of them. Last year we sold upwards to 60,000 cinnamon rolls just in a 9-month period, and so they're one of our favorites. We also have our boxed cinnamon rolls, which are about the equivalent of 3 of the regular cinnamon rolls that you can take home with you as you leave the park and you can have those the next morning as you're visiting and getting up and getting ready for your day. So you also have the option to take home cinnamon rolls with you as you leave the park, as well as some of our very fine specialty breads.
This is a place of hard decisions because everything looks so tasty and so delicious. Makes you ask the question, what are we going to do about all those calories?
Okay, we got the hills to help balance that out. We have hills and we have our park you can walk off, or whenever you've finished walking through the day and that you've enjoyed the day, you want to top it off, this is the place to top it off at the end of the day. So we're always great. And as far as the sinful cinnamon rolls, they are delicious. We have also the greatest danishes and the sweetest people to deliver those danishes to you and those other pastries that we do so well. We have some of the best breads, so we can kind of produce that out, and we can also balance out that sinful cinnamon roll with a great loaf of artisan bread that you can take home and enjoy your sandwiches. We have Dutch apple that makes the most fantastic French toast for the next morning you could ever imagine. We also have cinnamon apple. We also have a lot of other different kinds of breads that are just as great as that to make sandwiches out of. So we have a great variety to help balance out the sinful with the good and tasty and the healthy.
So make sure you get a box of cinnamon rolls the next time you are at Silver Dollar City in Branson. Then walk off some of those calories by going over to the Valley Road Wood Carver shop right there in the park. This is a place that features all types of carvings, including relief carving, figure carving, chip carving, and more. It's the home of Pam Gresham, a master craftsman with 25 years experience. You put a short blade knife in her hand and she is an artist.
From just seeing the history books. My husband began carving, took it up as a hobby, and I had bought him the tools for Christmas because I knew what a wonderful artist he was and drew landscapes and that, so I thought carving, he might love to carve. So I bought him tools, and then he loves history, so he bought books on the history of carving, and it was in a book called The Manual of Traditional Carving that I saw chip carving for the first time, and I was just quite taken. I loved the geometry, and I love the simplicity that it was done by common people throughout Europe that just wanted to decorate their own homes, and just one simple tool and the wood, and wood was in abundance at that time, and so common people just did the simplest designs on, say, just decorative bread plates. They're called Brotplates in German, and a lot of sayings maybe on their ceiling beams and this kind of thing. So it was I just loved it. And then someone picked up a book in Germany for me. It was in German and I couldn't read it, but I sure could see the measurements and know how to draw it and looked at the technique. And I just carved triangles for 2 years and taught myself. And I absolutely love it today.
You can tell just how good Pam is by looking at the wooden carved carousel rocking horse on display in the shop. This project took over 2 years to complete, and the detail is wow. So what do you name your horse after something like this?
The customer has named him, not the people who own Chip. They're his new owners, let's say it like that. And yes, they named him Chip, which she thought was very appropriate because I'm a chip carver, and she watched me carve him. They came a lot and watched the process and took part in the process. And so at the end, she wanted to name him Chip, which I thought was wonderful. So yeah, this is Chip.
So make sure you meet Pam Grisham the next time you are at Silver Dollar City in Branson.